Ancient pillars of healing. The world's oldest hospitals that are still standing. Long before the buzz of fluorescent lights and the beeping of modern machines, medicine was practiced under candlelight in stone-walled sanctuaries. Imagine walking the same halls where monks once tended to plague victims, or where medieval surgeons braved early operations with nothing more than crude tools and blind faith. These places still exist. They are not just relics of the past, but living, breathing institutions of healing that have stood the test of time, war, disease, and progress. Hospitals are often seen as modern inventions, technologically advanced centers for healing, but nestled across Europe are ancient medical institutions that predate electricity, antibiotics, and even Shakespeare. Among the most legendary are St. Bartholomew's Hospital in London and St. Olav's Hospital in Trondheim, Norway, two of the oldest continuously operating hospitals in the world. St. Bartholomew's Hospital, London, United Kingdom, founded in 1123. Often affectionately referred to as St. Bart's, this historic hospital is the oldest in Europe still operating on its original site. Located in the heart of London's Smithfield area, it was founded in 1123 by Rahir, a courtier of King Henry I, who, after surviving a pilgrimage to Rome, vowed to build a hospital for the poor upon his return. What began as a monastic facility became a cornerstone of English medicine. St. Bart's has seen it all: the Black Death, the Great Fire of London, the Blitz, and the rise of modern surgery. Despite its age, it remains a leading teaching hospital, affiliated with the prestigious Bart's and the London School of Medicine and Dentistry. The very building exudes history. Its Baroque architecture and ancient cloisters whisper stories of centuries of healing. St. Olav's Hospital in Trondheim, Norway, traces its origins all the way back to 1170. Further north, in the cold and sacred city of Trondheim, lies St. Olav's Hospital, named after Norway's patron saint and martyr king. The original medical institution here dates back to around 1170, part of the religious complex connected to Nidaros Cathedral. Originally serving pilgrims traveling to the saint's shrine, the hospital evolved into a center of medical care for the region. Over the centuries, St. Olav's has undergone transformations, moving locations and expanding its facilities. However, it still honors its medieval roots, combining ancient purpose with modern excellence. Today, it is one of Norway's top university hospitals and a major player in Scandinavian healthcare. What makes these hospitals remarkable isn't just their age. It's the legacy of resilience and dedication that flows through their walls. They've survived pandemics that decimated populations, bombings that shattered cities, and revolutions that, redefined nations, yet they endured, adapting, rebuilding, and continuing their sacred duty to heal. Other ancient hospitals dot the map of Europe and the Mediterranean world, each with its own story. The Hôtel Dieu in Paris, founded in 651 AD, is the oldest hospital in France. The Ospedale di Santo Spirito in Rome, established in the 8th century, once cared for abandoned infants and plague victims alike. The Hospital de Santa Maria la Real de Oseira in Spain, dating back to the 12th century, blended monastic tranquility with care for the ill. These institutions remind us that medicine is not just science, it's heritage. They stand not only as hospitals, but as monuments to humanity's unyielding hope, innovation and compassion through the ages. In their halls, past and present intertwine, and through their doors millions have walked seeking healing, just as they did nearly 1,000 years ago. To heal is human, but to heal for centuries, that is eternal.